you, there's always Wolfie's Fried Vidalia onion rings, mushrooms, shrimp fingers, mozzarella sticks, and wings.
Wolfie's Pizza, something to howl about.
Well, let's explore ways that people in the general public can get involved to help. And are there organizations that you work with that help to reach out to people, whether they be in business organizations or with churches or other social groups, where they can find out where they can not only mentor but be of assistance through either travel or food or other exercise or other sorts of networks?
Sure. Well, the best thing to do would be to call the local Michigan Commission for the Blind office and ask, give your interest. What are you interested in? What types of things would you like to do? We certainly believe in confidentiality and the right of the individual to not be on display, so we guard that very carefully. And if somebody is really interested, we've had the Girl Scouts contact us, different churches. We have a new support group starting up in Muskegon at the Family Bible Church, and it's over on East Broadway, and they've opened up their doors and their resources for us to have individuals meet there. The Lions Club have been extremely instrumental in providing transportation services and other needs that we may have. So if anybody has an interest in finding out what they could do, certainly if anybody has any employment opportunities or they're willing to have us as VR counselors come in and say, here are some skills that our clients have, could we allow them in your place to do some job shadowing or to do trial work experiences, that would be a huge leap. Most people carry with them a lot of stigmatism and thinking that there's a liability risk when you have somebody that doesn't see working in their building, which is not true. Statistics have proven over and over that having a person with a disability in your company and in your store working is an improvement, and they have less chance of injuring themselves or any liability than other folks.
So the productivity level and the dedication of people who are visually impaired would astound most people to realize that they're really dedicated.
Sure. People want to work. They want to get out in the community. They want to socialize. They want to earn money. And generally, they're very, very hard workers.
Let's talk a little bit about seniors or people who are dealing with some of the issues that are associated with aging. We have glaucoma. We have macular degeneration. We just have sometimes a decreasing visual acuity.
Cataracts.
Cataracts, these of this nature. And people maybe are just insecure about not knowing how to find out, or whether sometimes even admit that they have a problem, that they can't take care of it by themselves.
Sure. One area to start would be the State of Michigan website. The Michigan Commission for the Blind can be found at www.michigan.gov/MCB. And in there would list our regional and field offices, the services we provide for independent living for our folks 55 and older. It would list the different vocational objectives that we would have. It lists another sub-agency in our group, the Business Enterprise Program, where they train folks to go into working at the county, state, and federal buildings. You might see their stands at the different buildings, the highways, when you drive on the highway, and you go to a rest stop. Those vending machines generally have Michigan Commission for the Blind on there. So we provide training to our folks for running those vending sites and the snack bars and so forth. Then to look up blindness, I'm sure our name would come up. And if they would go to their Lions, they go to the United Way field office, I'm sure that people could refer folks over to us.
Well, can we cite some examples of collaborations that have worked here in Grand Rapids or the Muskegon area, where either individuals who have been able to make some breakthroughs, or the collaboration between business and from a hiring perspective, how they've been able to improve their workforce?
Well, in Muskegon, we have worked closely with Disability Connection, and that relationship is continuing to grow. They have helped our consumers by providing job training opportunities, job shadowing opportunities, mentoring services. It's very difficult when you lose your vision, you feel like you're the only person in the area. They mentor that person, talk with the person, provide them some social activities. Also, they are doing job development with us over there. And I would have to say your agency, DSE Television, and what's the number?
Channel 97.
Channel 97 has been very instrumental in providing work opportunities for our clients. And that's been fun. It's been great working with your company, and they have done a lot of good things. They've been promoting our agency, our services, the things we do, and they've been helping our clients get ready to go back into the workforce, which is a definite need. So.
Well, it's important also that we come to recognize and hopefully change the stereotypes that the general public has about people with visual impairments or other types of disabilities, because by and large, we're all vulnerable.
That's
but
right.
we're all God's children. We're all in this together.
That's right.
So we need to recognize each other for our strengths and our assets. Could you comment a little bit about some of the things that people may not recognize that are unique to visually impaired people in terms of their sense of humor, or ways that they find ways to exercise or play, or things that are unique for them?
Well, I think it's important to remember people are people, and blindness does not unite people as a group per se. I just want to say that generally you hear about the eye conditions of diabetes, glaucoma, cataracts, macular degeneration. But behind that, probably a larger group of people are those people who have been in traumatic brain injury situations, car accidents, snowmobiling. We've had individuals who have attempted suicide, and it has left them with disabilities. We've had individuals who have had surgeries that may not have turned out so well. We have a wide variety of people that one day were able to do what they needed to do, and then the next time, the next minute, the next hour, find that they're disabled. And that certainly alters that person and the family and their work situation. So they're generally individuals who have had life-altering situations. And we try to work with them to say, you're the same person today. Yes, this has hit you and it's traumatic, it's hard on the family, but with proper training, proper skills, proper adaptations and devices, you can go back to doing many of the same things that you've done before. We've had people parachute, a whole group of folks parachuted from our training center back in, I think it was March or April. Another colleague of mine, Roberta McCall, and I went scuba diving. Neither of us have any vision, so that was quite an experience. We're on bowling leagues. There's movies in Grand Rapids that people can access who are deaf and who are blind, that can put on the wireless headsets if you're blind and have the closed captioning device in your drink cup holder. So socially, there are many more things available to individuals today because of different awareness groups that have brought up the need to make a playing field that everybody can access.
From burritos, quesadillas, tostadas, and enchiladas, to fajitas, gorditas, stuffed peppers, guacamole, and chips, to Pablo's special salads, combos, and of course, tacos. With daily specials, the kids' menu, even desserts. Dine in, carry out, or have your meal delivered. It's Pablo's Tacos.
The Trophy House and Jones Sports have been servicing the area for almost 50 years. We handle all team sports, uniforms, and equipment, and have a full custom design service for your athletic and corporate logos. We have trophies, plaques, and awards for all occasions. We engrave, embroider, and do silk screening. We have stock t-shirts, sweatshirts, both hoodies and crews, sports shirts, jackets, and specialize in corporate promotional products. The Trophy House and Jones Sports, helping you promote you.
For nearly 40 years, Alice Tire Auto Service has been caring for your vehicle. Their sales team know which are your best tires for your driving needs. Whether Cooper, Nokia, Carlisle, and others, Alice Tire can meet your needs. In addition, their auto service center is second to none. Their ASE certified mechanics know that properly maintained vehicles are more dependable, safer, and longer lasting. At Alice Tire Auto Service, you can expect an honest assessment of your service needs. They will diagnose and repair the problem or do scheduled maintenance. Alice Tire Auto Service has 2 locations, Beechtree in Grand Haven and M104 in Spring Lake. They have kept the Tri-Cities rolling for nearly 40 years.
Grand Traverse Pie Company, featuring a wide assortment of delectable pies: cherry, apple, peach, blackberry, blueberry, lemon meringue, key lime, not to mention their mouth-watering cream pies and baked goods, cookies, cinnamon rolls, muffins, turnovers, cheesecakes. And while you're picking out your favorite desserts, why not have lunch? You can sample culinary creation sandwiches like Parisian ham